Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator Rome, where we are currently fighting the entire world. And it's kind of exciting. Well, technically not the entire world, but we're fighting a lot of people. And we just need to take control of this province. That's the biggest thing we need right now. We have two of our legions back resting right now, and one legion was out capping. But we'll go grab this over here. Our feudatories are currently rampaging around their territory, which is excellent. I would much prefer our feudatories fight than our troops, because we lost a lot in the attempt to take their capital here. But we did end up getting it, and we shattered their armies in the process, and realistically I think we're going to be fine. Calling in favors. Paulus Valerius has approached Gnaeus wow. I've said it so many times, and now I just mess it up. Paulus Valerius has approached Gnaeus Ogulnius Novellus in private, reminding him of past favors done for us by the mercantile faction. We knew this day would come. Words are so hard this episode, I don't know why. And it would appear that Paulus is quite insistent that we repay the debt we owe him. So they're actually calling in this favor that they had on us, for once. So he wants all of our money. Or we could send platitudes. Or we could send nothing. Or we could decline for the good of Rome. So we would lose the stability. So this actually does the same thing as the we promise nothing. But I'm okay with it. We lose the stability. That's fine. In fact, we could even buy it back up with religious power. Probably. 292. Okay. We can't right now. But I think it's fine to just be at 1 + 1 stability. Seems fine. So there's a fort here that we're going to want to take over. And then the question is, are we okay with just getting out with the province of Etruria? I think since Boy and Veneto are in this, we probably want to end this before they get here. So let's go ahead and head up here. We're now at 11 war score. 12 war score. We're now ticking war score. So theoretically, if we just take the province of Etruria, would they accept this? They actually would. Holy crap, they would actually accept that. Cool. Plestia, the capital of Etruria. As the largest city in the province of Etruria, Plestia plays an essential role in controlling the area. By introducing their population to Roman culture and assimilating some of them with our own ways, we would turn them to our cause and make sure the province will stay loyal as we continue our expansion in the future. Good. More Romans. We'll lose 100 civic power, but 20% of them will become Roman. I'm okay with it. Do we need popularity? We do need popularity. We will take that. Excellent. And let's go ahead and station these guys over here. And now I think with a fort in Vicentium, I think we no longer need a fort here. So we'll go ahead and ditch that fort. Let's see. This is in Italia, which is currently on acquisition of wealth focus. We may want to switch over to cultural assimilation. But that would be... Okay, only for the province of Etruria. Yeah, let's switch to cultural assimilation. Excellent. Okay, so now we need to let our manpower regenerate again before we go after Etruria proper, but that was a nice little land grab for us. Also, apologies if you hear the thumping. The kitten is going nuts in the other room. I don't know what he's doing in there, but he appears to be, or from the sound of it, possibly removing a door from its hinges? I don't know. Kittens do weird things. The Curii are currently scorned. Interesting. Wonder how that happened. So yeah, Boy and Veneto never actually showed up there because we just grabbed the province and got out. And then the other question is, we're currently guaranteeing Sabinia, right? We are. I think we should go ahead and cancel that guarantee. Because we can then fight them once the truce is up, which is when? Truce with Rome until 503, 10 years. Okay. Sounds good. I mean, we do need to build some marketplaces. About like that. And our manpower is, we're losing men to attrition. Oh, because our feudatories have 1 million guys right here. What's the force limit here? Supply limit? 28? Or 18? Okay, we can't actually be there. Well, actually we could. If these guys weren't all here. Come on, get out of there. But, yeah. We can be there for now. We'd need to move out. Eventually. Because we need a supply limit of, I believe, 24? Something like that for our maxed out legions. So we would need to move, like, down here. Which I guess is fine. It's not the end of the world. What's the province loyalty at here? Currently slightly reducing. Okay. But it shouldn't be reducing for too much longer, since we're on cultural assimilation. Excellent. Okay, so we need 37,000 men. That'll take a while. That'll take a good long while. So let's go ahead and go to our economy and turn off our army maintenance for now. We'll turn off our fort maintenance for now as well. We'll have to bring those back up. I need to get in the habit of doing that before declaring the war. I don't know, bad habits from Europa where it's just like, they'll take like 2 months to regenerate. Should be fine. Not a thing in this game. I do wish I could drill in this game. That would be nice. But we lost a lot of men in those couple of fights. But we also got a lot of territory, so I'm okay with it. So I think our next combat will be either against Etruria proper or in 503 against Sabinia here. One or the other. I'm not sure which. I don't want to annex feudatories just yet because we're actually getting a lot of value out of our feudatory armies. So I kind of want to keep that happening. But we're also making a lot of money right now. And I'm very, very okay with that. We're going to keep investing that money into making additional money. Because guess what? In this game, in the economy tab, you can convert money to the various powers. And that is a big deal. A very big deal. Okay, so do we want to get another legion raised before we go to war again? I don't know. We'll have to see. The patriotic citizens in Circe are ecstatic at our benevolent rule. In honor of our majesty, they've kindly raised a rather pitiful sum of gold, hoping to procure some political favor. We simply hadn't the heart to tell them that their gift was a trifle. Their loyalty is maxed, so we'll just take their money and build a marketplace with it. Excellent. More marketplaces. Because we need more money to be able to support larger armies. Now, our manpower regeneration is on the slow side, and we do need to think about doing something about that. Like, perhaps tribesman output, freeman output? I think freeman output produces manpower, right? Let's see. They do provide 26 manpower for there being 4 pops at 65% output. So yes, increasing the output of freemen should increase our manpower generation. So that's probably going to be what we're going to look for. Our first legion should be maxed out relatively soon, and then it will start going into our second legion, which is very not maxed out. Because, yeah, we need to get our Legion situation sorted out here. So, realistically, 370 manpower each month is our primary restriction right now, right? Like, we're making enough money to have somewhere between 4 and 5 legions, and we'd be able to just overrun everything up here with that. But realistically, the manpower generation for that just isn't there. So we're going to have to look at doing something about that. Perhaps with our next Omen, we'll go for the not manpower generation, but the pop growth. And then perhaps we will go ahead and go for that tech for Freeman output, which is, I'm not used to these icons yet, this one. Which is, of course, this one. So plus 2.5% is not insubstantial. So yeah, we'll have to take a look at that. An optional tithe. The head of the devout religious faction has approached us with a broad smile on his face. Without a trace of this sickly grin leaving his visage, he politely offers us the support of a portion of the religious faction, in return only for a minor tithe, which would surely be distributed to the poor. I don't care. These are awful actions. I guess we're going to have to take this. The poor won't see a penny of this. He's going to lose 20 loyalty, but I think it'll be okay. I hope. I hope it'll be okay. So we're gaining plus 5 civic power per month, and we should be able to grab this tech relatively soon, in like 3 months. I'm actually going to increase the speed until then. So 1... Calabria is losing loyalty again. That's not good. Okay, let's go ahead and send this legion here down to Calabria again. We will stick them... Well, where is the primary loss coming from? Thurii, I think. So we'll send the first legion down to Thurii. And then we will go ahead and grab that Freeman output. Excellent. And they want olives. Sure, we'll accept that. And then we'll need to deal with Calabria. And the question is, why is there unrest up? Well, there's war exhaustion. That's actually a big part of it. There's also governor corruption, which is a big part of it too. This guy is quite corrupt. Actually, he's at 10 corruption. Interesting. So, tribal proposition. Our tribal neighbor Polygnia has started investing a lot of their treasury into opening up the borders between our two nations. Hopefully this will prove beneficial for us as well, though their tribesmen are somewhat more unruly than we're used to. We should keep Polygnia in mind, as they can prove good friends in the future as well. Surely only good things will come from this. Excellent. We'll gain some money. Okay, so this guy would gain corruption. Is there any way that we can lose corruption on this guy? Like, make his corruption go down? It naturally goes down. Okay. So, like Thurii here. They are at 2.5 unrest. Primarily because of unhappy pops. Why are the pops unhappy? Because they're the wrong culture. We're on cultural assimilation. But these are almost all the wrong culture. So that's the problem. We could spend some of our oratory power on bringing, like, the citizens here into the fold. Make them Roman. Like that. That's a lot of oratory power, but we have a lot to spare right now. So we could then maybe do like some tribesmen. And yeah, that brought down their unrest substantially. But primarily 0.12 now. Hang on. 0.04, 0.06, 0.07. Based on that list, it should be changing by 0.06 per month. Down. Maybe the list is truncated, but that's a little odd. Anyway, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we will continue rebuilding our military. Subscribe for more, and I will see you all next time.